Hello YouTubers, my name is Tacitus and you're watching Fracking Rebels. The game is finally out. SWTOR finally released into early access. As you know, it comes out to everybody on the 20th, but a select few, read everybody who pre-ordered, get in early. Fortunately, I was one of the nerds who pre-ordered on one of the first days. I think I was out of town visiting some friends. Not a very nerd-like thing to do, but I was out of town, and so I wasn't able to get my code registered until 2 days after. But fortunately, that means I still get in early. So I was able to bring this video of the Black Talon flashpoint bosses. They are pretty easy, all of them. This instance was made so that you and a friend can do it with your companions. It's very simple to do, and you won't find yourself dying. I had two guys who were new to the game in there. They were anyway. It went all right. I ended up tanking, as you can see, even though the other guy was a Juggernaut. I'm sure they don't get any actual taunts or anything until later on, and he was probably still a DPS Juggernaut anyway, so no big deal here. I was probably the best man for the job anyway, but I found myself, after this boss, I think I busted out some med kits, and I had to use a med kit on the rest of the bosses, as well as my shields. But everything went great. We didn't die a single time. I asked them once or twice to pull out a companion, but neither of them did. Maybe they're doing companion missions or something. I had mine doing companion missions mostly the whole time anyway too, so no big deal there. It went smoothly, very smoothly. You'll be able to see how to defeat the bosses here throughout the rest of this video. They dropped some pretty good loot for this level, which I was excited. There I got my robe right there, which I was really excited for. But later on in Aethys, I believe, you can replace that with a piece as a cape if you're a Sith Warrior, which is pretty sweet. Actually, Sith Marauder, since it's not heavy armor. But this flashpoint's a lot of fun, I think. Of course, I think the whole game is fun. I am super excited for this game. So, there's that. Me and Ebencore rolled on the Crucible Pits server. I am West Coast. Well, I'm not on the West Coast, but I'm close to the West Coast, so the server will have less lag for me. But also, Ebencore was following what guilds were going where, and apparently on the Crucible Pits there are two very good PvP guilds, one on the Imperial side and one on the Republic side. So, and since we are going to be mainly doing PvP, I am all for that. The bigger the challenge, the better. I hope I can get better as a player. I don't want to roll noobs all day and then stay a noob. That's just not good in my opinion. This boss is kind of annoying. As you'll see, he drops little flame things. The first time I did this boss in beta, nobody saw the flames, and so we all died, which wasn't fun. And then I was like, hey, what are those flame things shooting off? So yes, I stood in the flames. But here, I took the advantage of the fact that he was focusing on me, and I got him away from the flames. As you can see, those guys were standing in the flames for a couple seconds though, which was not good at all. But that's the key to this boss, is just kite him away from the flames, no problem. Not hard at all. I think I did have to use a med pack though, but somebody didn't have their companion out. Well, I guess it's as much my fault as theirs. Mine was doing crafting missions for me. Woo! Get my artifice up. That's what I rolled for crafting missions. I rolled Artifice, Treasure Hunting, and Archaeology. So far it's pretty cool. So far, though, it's just crafting hilts and color stones, which I'm totally fine for. But later on you get a lot of other cool stuff, like new hilts and color stones. But it's a pretty sweet crew skills combination, from what I hear, if you're a Sith or a Jedi, because you'll have the best lightsabers. I mean, it's below level 40, my Artifice is, and I've already replaced the hilts out of my blue lightsabers, so it pays off alright. That said, I would kind of like the mounts from from SABOTAGE, but That's alright, I can live without some cool looking mounts. The other mounts are pretty cool looking anyway. For GXR7, we should have tanked him inside the little tunnel thing right there, because as you will see, he does a knockback, and it's really annoying if you're a melee class to get back to him. But if you're tanking him inside that tunnel with everybody's back against a wall, when he does the knockback, you won't have far to walk. I mean, you'll probably still be hitting him, which is always a very good thing. Unless you're away and you have force jump like you saw me use there. But like I said before, 2 people and their companions can do this no problem. It's best if you have like a bounty hunter and then anybody, because the bounty hunter's companion can heal. From what I know, it might be the... No, I think it is the bounty hunter. Yeah, I don't think it's the agent. I could be wrong though. Comment on that. But easy place to run. This person is the hardest. YADIRA Ban. She is the Jedi. She does a little cyclone move that will slow you down, and then at the very end it does a big blast that knocks you back and does a bunch of damage. I think I succumbed to it once right here, yeah, before I realized, oh wait, you're supposed to run away from that. It hurts, and if you are in the way of it, just, I don't know, 3 times it looks like, you'll die. So you should probably get out of the way. As you'll see for the rest of this fight, I'm like, oh, run away from the whirling tornado of pain. But then you just force jump back in, and she jumps away. No, you can get her. This is pretty easy. Like I've said 1,000 times during this video, Black Talon is easy mode. It is cake. Cake. You run in there and face roll everything. But those guys couldn't get the fact that you're supposed to run away from her through their heads, apparently. So he died. And then, I don't know, he didn't die for the rest of the fight. He was alright, he was pretty good. But I'm not sure how far you have to be away. I'm really not. But I just ran as far as I could and then just force jumped back in. And as you can see, it always worked out for me. Tried to use my my little get out of movement impairing effects free card there, but didn't work. I'm so excited to play the Marauder up to 50, and I am so excited to get to the story and everything. I will be bringing boss fights from all the main, actually all the flashpoints. There's not really a difference between a main and secondary flashpoint, but I'll be bringing you all the boss fights so you can see how we did it. Athos has some pretty hard boss fights, and from there, Mandalore has some alright boss fights, stuff like that. So I'll be bringing them. As always, subscribe, comment, rate. We love hearing from you guys. If you think I should be doing something different, let me know. If you think you want to see something that wasn't here, let me know. Like, comment, and I'll see you soon.